Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Greg, gotta love the matchup tonight in the backcourt.
And these fans are in for a treat. Dynamic guards going head-to-head. Could be one of the more entertaining duels of the year.
Here's Francis. Goes up from the top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Iverson outside. Here's the three. Good on the triple.
And Iverson can knock down the triple from time to time. I like seeing that part of his game expand.
Here's Francis, guarded by McKee. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Iverson outside. Connects on the foul line jumper. Iverson's got 5 now.
And the mid-range game of Iverson is quite steady. Has a rapid-fire release, and even at his size, it's hard to get to his shot.
Here's Francis. His last outing, he had 18 points.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Now the pass to Francis. 6 to shoot. Ariza outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Ariza has great confidence in his shot. A dynamite catch-and-shoot play.
Iverson, a screen on Mobley. McKee, the pass to Iverson. Dunn with a screen on Mobley. Lobbed up there for Dunn. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And kids, this is textbook in regards to how you run screen and roll. Iverson serving it up on the platter right there.
Got a piece of it. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Mobley misses. The 76ers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Rockets trail by 3. Here's Francis. 5 points in the game. Mobley right side. Yao. Another shot. Goes up again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Iverson left side. Over Francis. Now McKee. Clock at 6. Iverson, a screen on Mobley. From deep, Brooks. Now Ming pulls it in. And for Houston, they're shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. Ariza outside. And a miss there on the triple. 76ers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Iverson against Thomas. Puts the move on. And Iverson with the nice bucket inside. Iverson's got 9 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Francis. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Francis. He's got 5. Outside Thomas. Pass to Yao. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Ariza against Dunn. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Yao. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Obviously, Yao is just so huge. Defensively, it's almost impossible to guard him legally.
And the 76ers making a change here. McCullough's checked in. Good on both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Now here's Iverson. Not a lot of room. From 15 feet away. Almost, but it rolls out.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Here's Ariza. Goes back up. That shot is off. Great D that time for McCullough. Iverson with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. And it goes down 2 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
The 76ers leading by 3. And here is McKee. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Iverson. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of me. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
McKee with it. Dunn with a screen on Mobley. McKee dishes to Iverson. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Goodwin with the ball for Houston.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
And, you know, it's never easy trying to win away from home. They were close, but just needed a little more push at the end.
Philadelphia on D. He dishes it to Goodwin. Pass to Taylor. 6 on the shot clock. And Davis throws it down.
And doesn't get any higher percentage-wise than that. Davis powering it home with some authority.
Here's Iverson. No good, unable to end this run.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Mobley finds Davis.
You know, out of college, Antonio Davis played a few years in Europe, which allowed him a chance to refine his game.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That one is off.
Taking 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Offensive rebound. Passes it to Iverson. And they double up Iverson. Now here's McKee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And here we go. Mobley looking it over. Now here's Goodwin. Iverson covering. Now Goodwin to the inside. Davis scored the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
And you can tell Davis is very comfortable inside the paint. He has no doubt in his ability to find a shot.
Now here's Iverson. Over Goodwin. Iverson with the bucket. Iverson's got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Mobley against Iverson. Here's Davis. And he overshot that one, missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the 1st quarter. And that one's good, Iverson. Iverson's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
And there's the pass to Taylor. Shoots over McCulloch. Shot by Taylor, no good. Iverson outside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Goodwin finds Davis. Davis setting the pick for Mobley. Back to Davis. It dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Iverson. It's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. In the corner, it's Mobley. Over Iverson. Mobley misses. The 76ers lead. Down low. And the dunk by Iverson.
As a scorer, Iverson has great concentration. He's totally fixated on finding a shot.
Here's Goodwin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Taylor inside. Defended by McCulloch. Shot by Taylor, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Taylor. Now, here's Goodwin. He's guarded closely. Iverson with the block. And he's able to get it back. And it's Goodwin missing. Philadelphia leading by 3. Iverson outside. Fires top of the key. And it's Houston on the break. Mobley right side. Pass to Taylor. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 5. Houston moving it around. The baseline J. And it's Goodwin missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And here is McKee. Van Horn, the pass to McCullough. He kicks to McKee. Iverson, a screen on Mobley. Pass to Van Horn. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Mobley is really an outstanding scorer. Coutinho is a versatile player with a pure stroke as a left-handed shooter.
Outside, Davis. Mobley with it. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Philadelphia ahead as they end the first quarter on a 12-3 run. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Falanos. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here's Snow. Pass to Dermanenko. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Ariza finds Goodwin. Here's Blunt. He's covered by Snow. Here's Francis. Out of hand on it. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Shot clock at 6. And Van Horn pulls it down. Van Horn's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here he goes. Here's Snow. Passes to Van Horn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The 76ers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. He's perfect from the line this time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Goodwin passes to Blunt. It's Ariza on the wing. The pass to Yao. Second shot opportunity. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Francis. He's got 5. Pass to Goodwin. And it's Ariza in the corner. 5 to shoot. Goodwin with it. And Dermanenko picks him up defensively. Misses the 3. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Snow. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Looks for Doherty and gets it to him. And he gets the bucket. Doherty's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
Good decision by Snow. He's not looking to score. Eric wants to move the ball.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Francis passes to Blunt. Sinks that one from the post.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Snow. Doherty outside. Pass to Dermonenko. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. Take a look at the Rockets. They're holding the edge for the last playoff slot. I am sure they'd feel better if they could jump up a couple rankings.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Here's Goodwin. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now it's only a 5-point Philadelphia lead. Pass to Dermonenko. Lets it go from deep. Rockets with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Francis. He's covered by Snow. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Here's Snow. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the paint and stolen by Ariza. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Francis. He has 5. Thomas kicks to Goodwin. Pass to Yao. Shoots over Doherty. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Yao.
Part of what makes Yao so dangerous, he doesn't have to be right inside to score.
And the pass to Van Horn. The 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. For Houston, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Here's Francis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and Francis, you know, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
Taylor's checked in for Thomas. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Philadelphia's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And the basket by Dermonenko.
And you know, Snow knows his team depends on him to do this. A solid floor general.
Rockets trail by 3. Here's Francis. He has 7. To the middle. Taylor passes to Francis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Goodwin. Another miss by Houston. The 76ers leading by 3. Throws it up high.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Pass to Goodwin. Now Yao. Taken away. Here's Buckner. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And here are the Rockets now. 76ers getting the bucket. Yao, the pass to Taylor. Back to Yao. Now here's Goodwin. Picked by Yao. Goodwin dishes to Yao. Shoots over Dermonenko. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Snow. Pass pass to Van Horn. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
76ers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Now a timeout called by Houston. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Rockets trail by 10. Mobley outside. Knock ball. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Taylor. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And so it's Roberts. He'll bring up the ball for the 76ers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Outside Russell. Here's Dermonenko. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Francis. He has 7. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Houston making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Passes it to Buckner. Roberts looking for an opening. Clock at 6. Pass to Dermonenko. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Now, here's Mobley. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Taylor. And it's blocked. Here's Roberts. Pass to Dermonenko. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 13.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Davis finds Mobley. The Rockets again can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And the basket by Dermonenko. And the 76ers lead by 19.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Roberts. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Dermonenko. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Davis sets a screen. to stop the drought. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, good strong commitment from Davis inside. He doesn't give up on the play and earn the whistle.
And he knocks down the first one. Blunt, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Allen Iverson is checked in for Buckner. Philadelphia leading by 20. Here's Iverson. Pass to Dermot-Enko. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving. Nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Blunt. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Philadelphia's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Iverson against Mobley. Now Iverson, 20 points for him. Russell kicks to Roberts. The pass to Iverson. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Iverson's got 22 points.
One of the better scorers on the floor. Tough to defend him well without some contact. And AI fights through it this time.
Here's Francis. He's got 7. Davis. The shot. No good. Iverson outside. 1:21 left in the first half of the game. Fires from 18. Here's Dermot-Enko. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Francis. Offensive rebound. And Blunt gets it to go.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 22. Screened by Russell. Iverson kicks to Doherty. 5 on the clock. Mobley against Iverson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Iverson's got 4 this quarter.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Mobley. We saw him with 10 points last game. And it's Davis missing. Iverson outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Iverson's got 26 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a run. Away. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Roberts. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Parker outside, kicks it to Roberts. Pass to Dermonenko. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Van Horn, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's Ariza with the ball for Houston. Down low, here's Francis, and easy 2 points on the layup. Francis has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Rockets. Here's Roberts. Pass to Van Horn. Good, nice job down low. Van Horn's got 10 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. That free throw, no good. Buckner's checked in for Parker.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Philadelphia shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Doherty the pass to Roberts. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Takes it inside. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the 76ers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And right now for the 76ers, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts.
And how high did he have to go to make that catch? Scintillating.
It's Ariza on the wing. Doherty defending. Mobley outside. Here's Yao. Yes, that goes in. Yao's got 4 points this quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the paint.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Mobley. And that one's on target from the wing. Mobley's got 6.
Boy, Yao used all of his body there setting that screen.
Here's Roberts. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Inside. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, he is a... highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Now, here's Ariza. 5 points in the game. Mobley the pass to Francis. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Houston needs to get a shot off. Thomas outside. They grab their own miss. Here's Yao. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. He's got 12. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Snow. There's the screen. Lobbed up there for Dunn. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Francis. Here's Thomas. Here's Yao. Thomas kicks to Yao. Passes it to Francis. Tries yet again. And the layup is good. Francis has got 5 points now this quarter.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Here's Snow. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Both teams deciding to change it up. Yao, the pass to Ariza. Houston moving it around. It's Ariza on the wing. Out to Taylor. There's the pass to Goodwin. Fires the three. Rebound by the 76ers. McCulloch's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Iverson missing.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Mobley outside. Over Iverson. Mobley misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Iverson. And he banks in the layup. Iverson's got 28 points for the game.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Yao. Rebound by McCulloch. McCulloch's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Davis is checked in for Houston.
You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. Can be intimidating trying to defend a guy with his level of skill and determination.
Now here's Goodwin. Pass to Taylor. Shoots over McCulloch. Shot by Taylor, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Outside, Davis. It's Ariza on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. To end the drought. The shot by Taylor, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Iverson. He has 30. To the inside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Just 5 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Iverson's got 6 points in the quarter.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Taylor. The Rockets with another miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Iverson. Feeds it to Russell. And good that time.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Free throw good, Russell. And for Houston, they're shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Davis with a screen on Dunn. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
The ball goes to Philadelphia.
The 76ers shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Here's Iverson. And the shot is long. And for Houston, they're shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. Outside, Davis. Davis with a screen on Dunn to stop the run. And it's Davis finishing it off.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Snow. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Iverson, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Passed a good one. Out to the right wing. Davis with a screen on Dunn. The deep hit on that pass fake, and that freed him up.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 32.
Rockets foul call. Post John, not bar.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And here is Goodwin. Passes it to Blunt. To the right side. They set the pick. Down low. The shot will not fall. Great D that time for McCullough. Philadelphia has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Iverson with the bucket.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
Rockets shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Goodwin feeling it out. The pass to Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. That free throw missing. Brooks checked in for Philadelphia. And the second free throw, good. Philadelphia's shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the 76ers updated me on the situation. He told me that he separated his shoulder and he is really in a lot of pain now. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Here's Snow. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Iverson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line. For one more.
Boy, Iverson's so stubborn and competitive offensively, forcing that shot through even while taking the foul.
The 76ers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. .107 left here in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Davis to the left side wing. Davis with a screen on Dort. Pass to Blunt. Goodwin with it. 5 to shoot. To the middle. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Goodwin. Goodwin's got 3 assists in the game. Allen Iverson on the way. And he has 42. That one goes in. Iverson's got 44.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jump. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Pass to Blunt. Out to the wing. Here's the teardrop. And he dunks it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Philadelphia making a change here. Buckner's checked in. There's 21 seconds left in the 3rd. And Philadelphia making a change here. 20 seconds left in the 3rd. McKee with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The 76ers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Francis from past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Francis has got 8 points in the quarter. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Goldwire, guarded by McKee, stolen by Dermanenko. Inside. Latrey. A rebound by Sanchez.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Thomas, a screen on Doherty. Down against Doherty. And the pass to Sanchez. 5 on the clock. Over Buckner. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now here's McKee to the paint. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And for Houston, they're shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Sanchez, the pass to Thomas. Thomas sets a screen for Dunn. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. The Rockets making a switch here. Taylor's checked in. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Blunt. The shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Now, here's Dermanenko. Tight defense on him. Count that one. He's got 36.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Blunt. Here's Goldwire. Another miss by Houston. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Doherty, the screen. McKee, the pass to Doherty. And finished off by Doherty.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Here's Goldwire. Shoots over McKee. A nice shot by Goldwire. Goldwire's got his first basket. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. There's the pick. He lobs it up.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
A floater. Oh, that's blocked. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now done. Pass to Goldwire. Offensive rebound. Sanchez, the pass to Taylor. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Dermonenko misses.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Goldwire, guarded by McKee, and Blunt gets it to go.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And the 76ers call time here. And with this break in the action, let's take a look at our player of the game.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And the Rockets making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Iverson. Hangs in the air. It's tipped. Now here's Goodwin. Brooks covering. Pass to Goldwire. Here's Blunt. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Taylor. Good on the bucket.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here is Iverson. Lays it up off the glass. Iverson's got 46 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Goodwin. Passes it to Taylor. The shot from the low post is good. Taylor's got 4 points in the quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now the pass to Iverson. Hits the three-point bomb.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Goodwin. Gets himself open and drills it.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Iverson outside. Connects again.
And another 50-point outburst for him as he continues this incredible season.
Well, he's marching towards history, Greg, as we know. He looks to catch the mark for third most 50-point games in a single season, which is absolutely amazing. And Blunt gets it to go.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
McKee, the pass to Iverson. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good.
Guys, I tell you what, he's definitely one of the few guys with that move.
Goldwire misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And the 76ers call time here. Here's checked in for Iverson. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. McKee, the pass to Van Horn. McKee against Dunn. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Pass to Blunt. Over to the wing.
76ers foul.
Dunn is checked in for the 76ers. Parker comes in for McKee.
Substitution on the court.
Goodwin with it. Houston moving it around. Pass to Francis. Shot clock at 5. Over Buckner. And that one hits back iron.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Parker looking over the floor. Passes to Van Horn. Here's Buckner. Dishes it to Dunn. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Knockball. Dunn covering. Kicks to Taylor. Francis passes to Blunt. A second chance effort. Nice D from Brooks. The 76ers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Now here's Parker. Inside, Dunn. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's the pass to Goodwin. Nailed from three-point land. Goodwin's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, it's good seeing Francis concentrate on moving the ball. We all know he can score, but it's good to see him pass the rock, too.
Brooks kicks to Parker.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Davis is checked in for Taylor. Now here's Parker. Dunn sets a screen for Parker. Wants to get it to Dunn and does. And they get it back. Back to Parker. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Parker's got his first points. Of the night.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Goodwin passes to Davis. Davis sets a screen. Shot from 16. Houston gets it back.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Now Parker. Pass to Buckner.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one
At the
drops.
line for the 76ers, Greg Buckner. At the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Francis. Launches a three.
2 minutes remaining.
It's hauled in by Dunn.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Parker outside. Wants to get it to Dunn and does. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some
Impressive.
thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And Davis gets it to go.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's the screen. Lobbed up there for Dunn.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Sixers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Iverson.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now, here's Goodwin, covered by Parker.
76ers foul. Greg Buckner. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Into the lineup.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Passes it to Goodwin. Here's Blunt, down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Francis. And here is Goodwin. Here's Francis. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.